I want to be very clear on something. For the last quarter of this year, I am using my discretionary marketing budget on you. For those of you that want to take advantage of it. Now again, I want to be very clear. I'm not going to spend the same amount for everybody. Depending on your plan, depending on your participation, you may get goose eggs, you may get up to $1,000. I don't plan on spending $1,000 each, but I plan on spending, it'll probably average out at least 500 each, as I said, some will get 1,000. What is going to be new this month is we are going to have, first off, those of you that have the websites will be on the new platforms. So, again, what we talked about today, and who doesn't, I'm not knocking this, but who does not understand what the term Tier 4 marketing means? Okay. Again, I want to explain it because this is important. Tier 1 is national advertising. Tier 2 is where you see those regional Ford ads. Tier 3 is me, my advertising at a dealership. And Tier 4 is an acronym that I trademarked. The term is Tier 4 marketing is from the salesman's perspective, a marketing plan from the salesman's perspective to build your business underneath my business. All right, so that's Tier 4 marketing. So when we do the websites, which will be live today, tomorrow,
live already.
very shortly, your obligation, if you have that, is you have to check every link, every widget, everything, make sure it is perfect. The problem with this strategy is that now I have 10, 15 dealerships that we have to create marketing plans for. Obviously, I'm really not going to do that. I want you to create a plan, and Ann and I and Xavier just say yes or no. And most of you have somewhat of a plan of what we're going to do. So again, it's going to consist of Facebook ads, the demographics that you want. Obviously, the websites, send out cards is going to be part of the plan. So if any of these things you don't know how to use, it's not up to me to find you and say, do you know how to use this? It's up to you to say, how do I learn how to use this? How do I learn how to make something out of nothing? How do I create business for myself? And if this was really your money and you were writing your check for this stuff, you would make sure every widget worked and every word was correct. And that for those of you that have the technological background, that you can learn how to post current videos, current pictures, and all that other stuff, because this is all about making it personal. That's what this is about. This is about you making your business personal, because I don't want to be the price banger. I don't want to be the lowest price in town. I want to be the best dealer in town. I want you to be the best salesperson in town. I don't want to be the cheapest price in town. And when Johnny Crooks used to go in on a close, when he first came in, oh, if I could save you 200, I could save you 400, can I earn your business? I was like, screw that. What value is that to be cheaper than the other guy? If you sold it for 400 more, that's the value of doing business with you. And that's the way you have to believe. So the reason I wanted to get you together, because there's a lot at stake. A, money for me, that I'm going to waste my money if I don't do it, if it doesn't work. And B, more importantly, it's a strategy of most dealers don't see this group of people as an asset to their business. I'm not talking about the BDC, I'm talking about the salespeople. Most dealers don't look at you as an asset. I look at you as an asset, but you're gonna have to up your game to be an asset. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna be at NADA in January. October, November, December, I'm gonna really see if we can move a needle with a solid plan to really move the needle and to generate volume, gross, and CSI. And sales stability and earnings for yourself. This is all about yourself. This is not about me. But there is a bigger picture. You know, if you look at who's involved, you know, there's some of this stuff, I don't want to get too technical, but obviously you have the dealer, you have the BDC, you have salespeople, and you have the customers. Most people see this as the weakest link, the salesperson. I'm trying to strengthen the weakest link, in my opinion. So now, Anthony Alagona, come on up, Anthony.
Good morning, everybody.
You're not supposed to dress better than me, but that's okay. And I didn't put a tie on today for your entrance. Thank you. But Anthony Alagona is going to be here every Monday because, as I said in Saturday's meeting, 80 to 90% of the people are in the virtual world before they hit the bricks and mortar. So we need to be great in how to attract them in the virtual world and how to connect with them in the virtual world. I just saw our co-video reports, like 12 videos sent out, you know, 3 people actually did it. So that's a waste of money on my part. So we're either going to utilize the technologies that are available to us to make you more relevant or more human to the customers instead of just an email. So Anthony's going to be working, he'll be here every Monday, and hopefully he'll just stop by to say hello other days, because Anthony is also going to be talking about Tier 4 to other dealerships, so he has a dual purpose. A is to completely understand it, but really to use the model that we've created here of onboarding people through the BDC and then transition out to the sales floor, but and to do it successfully. Not that you just did it, but to really have the people that are on the floor operating as a quasi BDC ability. The reason everybody takes business away from salespeople is because they want specialization. I want specialization with incoming sales calls. I want specialization with equity mining tools. I want specialization. Hell, we're down to specializations of deliveries. That salesmen can't even do deliveries at some dealerships. It's retarded in my mind. It's ridiculous. So this is more than you. This is really, is it a good business concept to put the burden of success in my salesmen's hands and women's, salesmen and saleswomen's hands? That's really what this is about. I want to find out, if I put my money where my mouth is, am I going to succeed in banking on you? That's what this is about. And you have to prove the model, if you believe in what I'm saying, you have to prove the model that it can work for the dealer, because the dealer won't invest in it unless it makes some money. So there's more at stake than just did I sell a car today. And again, I know 100% aren't going to be in, and I'm okay with that. But those that are in, I need you in both feet. I need you jumping in, diving in, completely submersed into the idea of developing your business, personalizing it for yourself, and selling cars. I need a sense of seriousness I just really need you to up the game, your personal game. So again, the websites are going to be live today. It's up to you to check out every link. Your Facebook ads will be done. It's up for you to look through everything. Your websites, you'll be able to play around with back-end updating tools and all that stuff. Again, I don't know how to do it, but I know my son Michael knows how to do it, and I'm sure some of you guys know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. You know, I'm not going to train myself, but I think some of you guys can train yourself. You guys and girls can train yourselves to make your website relevant for yourself. The use of social media, how to expand the message through normal social media channels without us, you, me, or anyone having to spend money. That's the best part about this, is I'm not spending a whole lot of money, but you don't even need all this other stuff to really market yourself with today's social media. But then the training to know on what to do when there's 90% of your leads are coming into the virtual world. How do you handle that business well is what Anthony's going to be here for. And I want him running around like a jackrabbit, obviously spending time with the BDC first, but he's going to be here to answer questions, help you one-on-one, I'm sure make phone calls with
Absolutely,
you.
100%.
Anything.
Yeah, I want to utilize every one of you guys, and I want to find out what you guys like about the Tier 4. I want to find out what you guys don't like about it for the people that aren't bought in, because I really believe in the product that Mr. Sansone has put together, and I'm very excited to bring it around the country to other dealerships. So I got to find out as much as I can, so I want to be able to sit with each and every one of you. And like you said, I'm going to spend most of my time with the Business Development Center, but I would like to sit with each and every one of you because in sales, it's about being proactive. It's a numbers game, really, right? The more at bats you get, the more likely you're going to get a hit. So I'm going to teach you guys on how to get yourself in front of other people in the virtual world where they spend most of their time. When a lead comes in, do you guys know how long the buying cycle is? They have about a 45 to 90-day buying cycle. And some people are going to be able to come in right away. You're going to be able to talk them into it right away. Some people you have to have 5, 6, 7 conversations with. But it's all about getting your customer to build rapport with you and then to kind of condition them to the things that you want to hear over the phone. So I'm going to help you guys with that.
I'm gonna put one other challenge out there, come here.
Yes, of course.
Anthony and every other trainer that is out there, another challenge to do push-ups, I know you can do that a hell of a lot better than I do. Anthony and every other trainer that's out there, for the most part, live on dealerships' failures.
100%.
Think about that. Every trainer is out there because I need help. My salesmen aren't trained. My managers can't train them. Every trainer in the world, they live on dealerships' failures. Every one of these recruiting companies that hire people in masses live on their own failures of hiring the wrong people because they're not there 80% of the time. That's the statistic for non-premium salesmen. 80% sales turnover.
Amazing.
Ridiculous. So the whole industry has failed. Every trainer has failed, dealerships have failed, because we haven't made it a profession that you guys can make money on. That's what this is about. The bigger challenge is, can a trainer take this package for them? This is their challenge. And instead of just talking on making a difference, make a difference in the lives of, if he's got 100 salesmen underneath him that are his guys or girls, that's his challenge. And I really do. I'm sort of throwing it out there to all these trainers that can change the world, and obviously none of us have. But I really want to see if we can change the industry. So that is, you know, there's really, instead of just saying I can do everything, I can affect business, that is really what it's all about. These guys are going to be coming. There's many other trainers that are jumping on board. None of them live 5 minutes from us, which is why it's a hell of a lot easier for Anthony to pop over here.
Which I'll be here a lot. When I'm not traveling, I'm going to be here a lot with you guys.
But the fact of the matter is, the challenge for me to them is really affect difference in people's lives instead of looking great on YouTube or looking great on Facebook. It's like, can I really change people's lives by giving them proper training, proper direction, proper motivation, proper coaching? So there's a lot at stake. And I want to have fun. I mean this sincerely. I want this to be fun. I want you to have fun with your customers. I want you to have fun amongst yourselves, helping each other out. When you see something that should be captured by film, you know, have a little fun with it. Whether it be somebody that got approved here before credit and never got, you know, went to 5 dealerships, somebody that was so out of equity didn't think they could be helped, and we showed them our equity, negative equity program. Somebody that said, oh man, you made this such a, I mean, like this one guy said, it was too easy. That's what I want to capture on film to make it believable. Make it too easy and make it, when a customer tells you I had fun buying a car, I want to capture that moment, because there's nobody in the world that believes you can have fun buying a car. And I want to try to have fun buying a car. And are we going to have the price bangers? Absolutely. Don't let it rain on your parade. Let's just go for, you know, let's just handle business as usual. But let's have fun and be productive. So I want the BDC really, you guys are going to go back through boot camp again. And I want the BDC to really up its game. And the salesmen that you guys are working with on the showroom floor, you all have to be the facilitators of making sure that they're doing it right. Not just ticking off that I made a phone call. The quality, the effectiveness of the call, the effectiveness of what your notes are in the system, etc. Anyway, turned out to be more than 5 minutes. It always does for me. But seriously, obviously I care about this, and there's a big agenda here. So let's have fun for October. You know, let's get this rolling, and let's really, I wanna see everybody knock the cover off the ball this month. So thank you, let's get a normal deal, thank you guys.